In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Add module. Future videos will get into how to add frames, how to add items, and so on. First, click on the name of the site you want to work on. Then click on Modules. Then click on the Add module. Let's click on Summary first. The summary contains the number of items that are added and the number of locations they're added to. Now let's click on Locations. Here you'll see the locations, most of them are pre-added. You can edit these and delete any that you want and add your own by clicking on Add Location. You can also keep locations that are here and add subcategories such as what types of ads will you allow. Some people sell boats, some people sell books. It's all up to you. Now let's click on Items, Types, and Fields. This area is where you set the particular fields you would need for your items. For instance, if you were selling boats, you might need the brand, the make, the model, and so on. If you were listing events, you may need to add a date field or something along those lines. This down here shows you the fields that are already currently added. You can edit any one by clicking the Edit box. Up here is where you would add new fields. You would give it a name, choose what type, choose if it has a default value, and tell it where to place it after. Now let's click on Items. Here you would see any items that were previously listed. You could also search for any items that are already listed. You can also add a new item from here by scrolling down and clicking on Add Item. Next, let's click on Import Items. Here's where you would import your file if you had a CSV file ready for import. Note that you do need a CSV file to import your items. Please let us know if you're interested in importing your items, and we will show you how to correctly set up your CSV file. Please also see the video on how to create an Excel file and how to convert an Excel file to a CSV file. Here you can see you can also import locations as well. This feature works the same as import items. You just need a CSV file. Again, let us know if you want to import locations, and we will show you how to correctly set up your file. Now let's click on General Settings. Here you'll see the options for the General Settings area. Checking this box will allow items in the leaf locations only. This drop-down allows you to select how to handle new items that people post. This box is asking you, upon item submit, where do you want to redirect them to? By checking this box, you can enable the Java Uploader for members. The Java Uploader is basically a quicker way for them to upload more files at one time. You can also specify the quota per member so that one member doesn't overuse your FTP area. Checking this box allows multiple locations per item. The fields you see here are the labels the Add module uses when it lists things. Next, let's click on Payment Settings. First, you would select the method you want to use and then click on Settings to enter your information. You can also choose in this drop-down which currency it's going to accept. After you've selected the payment method you want to use, be sure to change the default payment method in this drop-down and click Save. Next, let's click on System Settings. You typically will not need to come to System Settings very often. You probably won't ever need to change anything in here. I'll briefly explain what's in here. This drop-down is asking you where the default items are listed. Checking this box will allow you to use our new search feature. This is where you would enter the custom save handler. This is the item number limit. If you specify -1, it will stay at unlimited. Down here it's asking you which membership module to use for this Add module. Scroll over and check any box for the one you want to use. You would click Save when you were done. Now let's click on Notifications. This is where you would specify your options for notifications, such as send notifications on a new item, periodically, only items in a customer's region, and so on. You can also set the message that they will receive. Give your message a subject. You can then scroll down and change the header and footer of your message. You can change the item list page for the category links. You can also change the item detail page. You can specify the number of columns, and if you want a row separator or a column separator as well, you can also specify the max number of items. Clicking on this will allow you to customize the item list layout. Clicking on this will allow you to test the notification, and then save when you're done. Be sure to view the other Add Module videos as well. There's how to add an Add Module, how to add an item to the Add Module, and how to add Add Module frames to pages. There will be future videos as well.